David Caruso here. Alright, stay calm. I'm en route. Looks like somebody didn't eat his greens. Hello again. In that last bit, starring a malnutritioned man and David Caruso, we learned that a man or a woman trying to obtain his calcium through drinking milk and milk alone will certainly falter. So we have bitter leafy green broccoli rabe here. It is traditionally used in Italian cuisine, and today I'm going to share my family secrets with you. First, you want to remove the twine. This way you don't accidentally cook it and eat it. And now you'll notice some of the stems are pretty thick and they're kind of nasty, the ends, so I'm going to just chop those, trim the ends, just the very end. And step 2 is I want to remove some of the really large branches. So if anything is wider than your pinky or about the size, you're going to just kind of rip that off. Okay? That one's pretty good. That one off. Good, good. You want to make sure the water's cool. And just give it a nice toss. Toss that salad. So now we're going to take our broccoli rabe and blanch it. However, we're going to actually boil this
for about 2 minutes.
You just want to make sure all the broccoli rabe submerged.
Okay, so the thing about broccoli rabe is
you want to eat leafy greens because it has vitamin B6 and B12, which is very important. So eat your greens.
Okay, our broccoli rabe is cooked, and we're just going to pull it out. Let it out. A good way to tell when the broccoli rabe is ready is when you take one of the ends and you just give it a pinch, and you'll see that separation. That means it's cooked and it's ready to get sauteed. Alright, so how I like to do my garlic is first cut off the ends here. And I'm going to do something pretty cool with the garlic, so I like to get nice long slices. So I'm just going to try to just use a sharp knife, of course, and you'll see that kind of slice. It's like a garlic chip per se. Alright, I'm pretty much done with my garlic. Now you think I'm crazy, but I did about 3 heads of garlic for 1 head of broccoli rabe. Turn on our stove. We're going to basically just give a nice coating of oil, maybe 4 tablespoons of oil. And we're going to put the garlic in cold. Use a tongue to spread it out. Try to get them in a single layer. When you start them off in cold oil, the garlic chips are going to all cook at an equal time. Okay, so the garlic is working. It's going to take a little while for it to crisp up. You gotta have patience, and your patience will be rewarded. And you can see it's starting to brown up. A couple of them. It's going to need a few more minutes. If you made it this far, you're doing great. Alright, our garlic looks really nice. We're going to take it and scoop it out of the oil and drain as much of that oil as we can. We're going to make sure that the garlic stays crispy. And we can garnish our broccoli rabe with it. And the garlic flavor is in the oil, so it's going to get plenty of that garlic flavor into the broccoli. Alright, so our oil is still hot. While it's hot, I like to add some crushed red pepper to your liking. Most people don't like it as spicy as I do.
I want it spicy, mommy.
While it's hot is the best time to extract that spice. I did about a full teaspoon because I'm crazy. Now we're going to take this broccoli rabe and throw it in there.
Just throw it in there and give it a nice toss, alright?
Give it a nice toss. Got another smaller pan here. I'm going to get it really hot. We're going to start toasting some pine nuts. Alright, our pan is nice and hot. Just throw in some pine nuts. I did about quarter cup or less, you know, however many you want. And the thing about pine nuts is they're small and they can easily burn, so you don't want to go too far from the stove. And now we can also salt our broccoli rabe. I want to give that a couple pinches. Toss that in there. And that's looking good. I don't like to overcook my broccoli rabe because you want it to still have a bite.
Crunchy.
And the best way to tell it has a bite is to bring it up to your mouth. Okay, so we are ready to plate this delicious broccoli rabe. Okay. Just get all those juices in there. That is delicious garlic and broccoli rabe flavored juice. Okay. I'm going to take our garlic here. By now they've cooled, so you can use your fingers.
You can use your fingers if you want.
And it may look like a lot of garlic, but actually that's all I'll use there. It looks like an obscene amount of garlic. And our toasted pine nuts.
Sprinkle them generously all over it.
Let's give it a taste. Calcium never tasted so good. Case closed.